I'm Joshua Potts, Mr. Pottsville, and you're watching Trackish, where we talk to the biggest high school track and field stars and share their personalities. Today on the show, we got someone who's been tearing down his freshman year of high school, breaking the freshman class record in the 100 meter. I'm talking 10:17, 10:1, 10:07. Also, Win ate it absolutely crazy in Texas. He was fifth place in the fastest 100 meter ever lined up at Nike Outdoor Nationals. A Nike elite athlete recently signed, just broke the USATF 16-year-old 100 meter record at the Junior Olympics, and now he's gonna be racing at the AAU Junior Olympics coming up this week on Flow Track and MileSplit. I can't wait to talk to him. Dillon Mitchell is joining us on Trackish, man. Dillon, how you doing? You in the middle of just racing right now. You traveling everywhere. How's it going?
I'm doing fantastic, bro. I'm ready to run. I can't lie.
I believe it. You were in Oregon, you were in Texas, now in Savannah, Georgia. You're going back to Texas for JOs. Like, it's just the world tour that you're kind of on at the moment. But I want to go to this real quick, bro. 10.96, 8th grade, blocks, no blocks. Like, hold on, bro. Like, before you ran 10.17 and then 10.07, like, what were you doing before all this high school stuff? Because that's crazy.
Well, I was really stuck at like 11.1 my whole 8th grade and 7th grade year. But then, like, it was just a crazy track meet. I was really feeling good. Like, I was feeling like I never felt before. Mm-hmm. I just ran without the blocks. Wind was blowing us back crazy, though. I ran 10.96. Me and my team was just jumping around because, it's still 8th grade. People on the field was jumping around, having fun.
Was that like... And then to go straight from that, now you're running low 10s. Like, how much confidence did that 8th grade success and running so fast your 8th grade year really give you going into your freshman year where you absolutely killed it?
I mean, I go into the year just thinking, like, what could I run? Because, I was going through football, gained some weight, lost some weight. So I was just like, what am I going to open up with? So when I came through the season with my first opening track meet being a 10.3, it really, like, boosted my confidence to help me push me through the season.
Jeez. You opened up in 10.3?
Mm-hmm. At Blue Bonnet.
Was that something that you even, like, expected when that happened? So that was the same race where Braden went out there and ran that sub 10 and, like, that win aided and just, like, that same meet. But 10.3, did you expect, like, that to happen from the gun?
Well, I really did. I was expecting to go back to, like, 10.4, 10.4 low, 10.5-ish. But then... Shoot, I looked at the time and said 10.3. I really couldn't believe it. I thought my eyes was playing a trick on me, but shoot.
But man, just recently, a couple of days ago in the prelims or semifinals for USATF Junior Olympics, you break that meet record in the JOs running another 10.3 at this time of the year. Man, kind of just take me through that race and how it feels to, like, you're still breaking records and you're still running fast times all the way here in July.
I mean, I broke the record last year with the 10.45. That's really the only reason I'm down here, just so I can break it again. But I really just try to run my race as best as possible. I really should have ran all the way through the line, but I slowed up a little bit. But I just had to come down here and break my record. I want to last longer. I want someone to come down in like 2 years and break it.
Yeah, and we're filming this on Saturday before you race the final on Sunday. What do you think we can expect from that final, and what are you trying to really, like, execute better for that Sunday final when you run the 100 at USATF?
Well, hopefully I do hold my drive fade because sometimes I'll be quick to rush it. But I'm hoping for like a low 10.2, maybe a 10.1 PR, maybe 10.0 if I'm feeling good.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? You know what I mean? I feel like you've learned so much just over this past year. You've had so many just incredible experiences going to Nike Elite and things of that nature. But it seems like over the past couple of years, the biggest thing that you've learned is being able to, like, compete all the way through to, like, July. Why has that become so important to you? Even somebody that's so talented in football, like, a lot of people, they training right now for the season that's going to come up, like, super soon. Like, we scrimmaging in August, scrimmaging in July, 7:07. Like, why is it so important to you to run all the way into July?
Well, it's just like, I just like competing, and, like, I know I'm good at football, and, like, my abilities can just keep carrying me through it. And I know that I do get good practice during football season. And and I've also like mixed in a couple football trainings through track season.
Mm.
But it's just like having being able to break a record and have it sit there in like the record book for a long time. It's just like it's good. So I just really just keep running through. Even though I could have stopped at the state, I just keep running to see if I could drop a better time, just to see what I could open up with next season.
You're doing it for a club team in track Houston that's like, shoot, like legendary, like that you're on the club team. I remember I ran club track back in the day. I'm from California though, and I remember 2014 actually, Humble, Texas. It was USATF Junior Olympics. Track Houston smacked us in the 4x4. We don't have to talk about that, you feel me? But they did smack us. But 197 national junior Olympic champions, 11 national records, over 2,000 Americans, All Americans since 2006. Running just with this club team, how much has that meant to you, and how much have they taught you over the years?
I mean, running with the track team has been great. You know what I'm saying? It's brought me a lot of friends, and it's showed me like a really good team. Because I've had teams I've gone like 42, 15, 16 to running with a team that went 40 point and breaking the national record. They just show like hard work, coaches that really care for the kids. And yeah, they're just a good team to be around, good people to be around.
Here we go. I got some trivia for you too. We on Trackish, so we gotta do some type of trivia. Honestly, it's not gonna be that tough. Like some of it kind of relates to you and what you've done, so I feel like your instincts are gonna kick in here on
Okay.
Trackish trivia. All right, first question. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna go through the list of answers too. So like it's multiple choice, so you don't have to answer right away. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Which current NFL wide receiver, you know this, wide receivers, NFL, which current NFL wide receiver once ran a win legal 10.09 in the 100 meter in high school? Was it Tyreek Hill, Marquise Godwin, Anthony Schwartz, or DK Metcalf?
10:09.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Tyreek Hill because Tyreek Hill just went 10-10 recently. I'm gonna have to go Marquise Godwin.
He was fast, not that fast though. He was fast, more of a
Who
long
was
jumper.
it?
You feel me? It was Anthony Schwartz.
Oh man,
That man was a beast in high school. You gotta look that man up. He
I
plays
gotta
on the
look that
Dolphins
up.
now, from Alabama, absolutely killing it. Yeah, he was a beast. He was a beast. All right, this one right here. I saw your 10.96. I have to ask you this. I want to know if you knew this. Before starting blocks were legalized in track and field, what did sprinters commonly use at the start line to gain traction? Was it small sand holes? Was it wooden blocks or chalk pads?
Sandholes.
You got it. You got it. Yeah, yeah. Back in the day, it was dirt track. You feel me? They would dig up small sand holes and start off. You should have done that. You would have ran a little bit faster than 10.96 back then.
I gotta try that out one day. I want to try that out.
You gotta try that one. You gotta try that one. Last one right here. We're 1 for 1. Let's end it on a good note. Including the 2025 edition of the AAU Junior Olympics, how many times has Texas hosted the AAU Junior Olympic track and field meet? Is it 6, 5, or 7?
So you also said in 2014 they hosted it. It said 6, 5, or 7. I'd say 6.
5. This is gonna be the fifth year. This is gonna be the fifth year
Fifth?
Texas has hosted AAU Junior Track and Field Olympics. When I went, that was actually USATF. I was at
Oh,
USATF. I was
okay.
never AAU kid, to be honest. But we gonna be watching AAU this weekend. It's gonna be super exciting. I see that you're enlisting the 100, the 200, and the 4x1 for AAU.
Of course.
Yeah, so it's gonna be definitely an exciting time of what you guys are really trying to produce there. What makes AAU so special for you and keep on going to this meet at nationals?
I mean, it's just a competition. Like, I got other kids like going 10-1, 10-4s, and the 200 going 21-2, 21-4s. It's just going to push me to get a PR.
Just the whole week, like I said, like you've been on a world tour the past 3 weeks, just in general. Before you get in here to AAU, you're just at Nike Elite with Oregon, being able to announce that and some of the best track and field athletes from the hammer throw to the 100 to the mile and cross country athletes as well. Man,
Mhm.
what was that experience like being able to visit Oregon and just be around the best of the best?
Nike League was real fun. Like, hanging out with all the sprinters, long distance runners. throwers. It was like crazy. It was unreal. Cause like I wanted to get signed to Nike Elite after I seen like Braden, Tate, and all of them. But like really being out there was a crazy experience. You get to meet like all the real good sprinters, and like they all of them are real nice. I wouldn't say I met anyone that was down there that was mean actually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
Like
that's
people sometimes think like people be cocky or whatever when they're that good, but all of them real nice. Can't even lie to you.
what was the best part of just like being on the Nike campus? Because we know like that campus in general is super fantastic, even with the track like in the trees and then everything that they have to show off. What was the best part of being on that campus?
Being on the campus, it'll probably the tour we went on. Like we got to see a LeBron James like symbol. We got to see Bo Jackson, Tiger Woods, like all their athletes. Like the tour was insane. It was a real big campus. Good thing was on golf carts, but we did go on a scavenger hunt and we had to run around the campus. Who it was tiring.
And it's really cool too to be able to like have the season that you had in Texas, racing Tate the whole year. Then you guys are both like at Nike Elite, and there's other Texas athletes too that are out there as well. But being able to like do that with other people from Texas, that people that you're gonna race daily, like what does that really mean for you? And what does that kind of just show of just like Texas dominance when it comes to right now in like the short sprints?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Texas been moving. So I don't know what people expect. Like, we got Tay going 992, me going 10-1, Richard Lee 10-1, the other freshman 10-1, like Sam. So it's just like building a relationship so we can compete harder because you know you always want to beat your friend in the race.
Yeah.
So it's just being able to compete against your friends, laugh about it in the future. So it was real great
Wait,
seeing
can
other
you
Texas
take me
people out
back to
there.
that Texas State meet though? Like when Tay ran 992, Braden went out there ran 1001, like you ran 10-1. Well, we had like seven people run 10-1 in that race. Like even just before the race, just seeing the crowd, just like the nerves had to just be a lot just in general. But kind of take me back, describe that race for me and just how you felt about it.
So going down there, I was kind of nervous, but I'm like, I usually treat every meet like the state meet, like a regular meet. So I just go down there hoping I can run a 9, but like I just got injured before going down the state. So I was warming up, got my headphones on, I'm seeing everybody out there. And it's just like I gotta get ready. Cause I know someone's gonna drop a crazy time. Either me, Tate, somebody. So we all getting checked in. There's nobody at check-in. I don't know where they were at, but it was just like three of us at check-in. We go onto the track, then more of them come. I don't know where they came from, but we walk onto the track. I try not to look at the crowd,
Yeah.
so like it won't get to me. So I don't look at the crowd. We just getting ready, get into the blocks. I'm just in my own head, looking down the track, breathing, and just when that gun went off, I just ran my race. Having to see Tate and Braden like run by your face, it's just like yeah, there's different levels to track.
Yeah, yeah, and it's something that you can see just like straight away, especially in 100. You can see it like within a matter of seconds, like, oh man, this person may just be better on me on this day. But the great thing about you is that you have 3 more years at this, and you have such great competition around you. But with those great athletes that you've been around, like, what's the biggest thing that you feel like you learned from a Tate or a Braden or just other upperclassmen on your own high school team? What's the biggest thing that you've learned from these athletes over this past year?
Always run your race. If you let someone take you from using your method in your race, you're gonna always run bad. So like if someone run passes you in your drive phase, so you rush out your drive phase, it can mess up your whole race. And it's just like, don't ever let someone take you out of your zone.
Mm. Have there been moments where you felt like you've been taken out of your own race and like that messed you up, and you really realized that advice holds true?
Definitely at Blue Bottom when I raced against Braden, he went that 9-9. His start was just so crazy. I popped up and like I just got to run it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've had so many just crazy experiences, Brad, when it comes to these hype races that you don't really know what's going to happen. Even at Nike Outdoor Nationals, like that was billed as the fastest field ever in high school track and field for the 100-meter dash, and had so much, man, as y'all say it today, like aura, you feel me, just around it, man, just like describe that experience and that whole just like parade almost for just one of the best seasons ever we've seen in high school track and field for the 100.
Well, outdoor nationals was something different because it was raining, a
Yeah.
little cold, but it was just like it was like I expected it to be more hype, but since it was in Oregon, out there in Eugene, there's not as many people that are willing to travel all the way out there for just one race. It was rainy, a little cold. You had to really get warm because I didn't want to get hurt
Yeah.
watching that because I didn't warm up right. But like this year, it's just been insane going through my first track meet, running the 10.35, then running the 10 at the end of the year. It's like an unreal experience because like I really wanted my end. I think my PR goals to begin the season were a 10.2 in like a 21.5.
Mhm.
And for me just to blow both of those out of the water and set records, it's just been unbelievable. Like I'm still trying to soak everything in right now.
As you measure those goals, I believe even that 10-2 would have been like faster than the freshman class record. Like,
Mhm.
was that even like on your mind, or was 10-2 kind of just more of like, I want to run 10-2 because that's what I think I'm capable of?
I really just had my goal as 21 as 10.2 because I was just like, I believe I could run it. Because like even that last year jails and I ran 10.4, I kind of slowed down at the end. So I was like, I can run 10.2 and I believe I can. So like especially so like when I'm setting my goals, I don't set my goals just based off of the records. I just base it off of what I believe I could do and what my training can carry me to, since I do train hard.
When you hit that, especially the 10-1, like what was your reaction? What was going through your mind?
When I went 10.1, it was a good experience, but it was kind of like disheartening because I looked at the board and I was in fourth place and seeing Tate go 9.9 and then 10.01, 10.16, and then my 10, and then my 10.17. But then once I really got to the hotel and like really looked at the time, and my coach called me. It was like, Dillon, you have the world record for your age right now. I just couldn't believe it. Like it really brightened me up. Like it
Yeah.
made me feel better about everything.
It's cool. It's cool when you have somebody there that's able to put it in perspective for you of just like what you really accomplished and what you're doing at this moment, even though you may not have the medal or the trophy that you want, but you have someone there that can really like put it in perspective. And I have to believe you have so many people, a village around you that's really pouring into you. And you probably have a lot more wisdom than a lot of these other 15 freshman year olds, these kids and freshmen that are going on the sophomore year just because of the experiences and the Nike Elite camps and football and things of that nature. What's some of the best advice that you feel like you received, especially since you started high school?
Well, definitely don't ever take the people that are trying to help you for granted, and to always take recovery serious. Cause I never knew how serious recovery was until like this year. Cause I've had a
Yeah.
massage therapist who's an Olympian, my coach is an Olympian, and they've always just told me about how if you don't get recovery, your body will shut down and make you have to recover. And that's kind of what happened near the end of the year because I wasn't getting as much treatment as I was getting in the beginning of the year. So I kind of pulled my hip. It took me out for like 6 to 8 weeks, even though I still ran the state meet. But it's just like recovery and just never take your people for granted.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. This man dropping words of wisdom right now. Okay, okay. I do want to ask you one thing, and then we're gonna have some fun questions, and I'm gonna get you out of here. Tate's gonna race at USA championships
My
with the
dog.
pros.
Mm-hmm.
Your dog that you're just with, you feel me? Like how you feel about that, seeing somebody that's a junior, in high school in Texas about the race against grown men, the pros at USA's, and uh how are you gonna be rooting for them like a week from today, basically?
I hope my dude Tate whooped him. Because I know Tate a dog. Like I done, I didn't talk to Tate this whole week during We was out there on Oregon a little bit of like this just recently because we're on the group chat. I feel like Tate has the ability to really go out there and shock the world. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's just a junior, he has the build and the capability of going 9-8 or just beating them in general. Because he really does trust his form and he's true to his game.
I love that. I love that, man. I hope he whoops somebody too. Like, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Tate. Let's make it happen, man. Why should everybody tune in to AAU this weekend, especially to see you run this 100? But all these hardworking kids that are just want to run fast or throw far or jump far this next weekend.
Well, AAU gonna be crazy because we got a lot of good times. Like even the girls for they got good girl 4x1s, boys 4x1 100s. There's definitely gonna be some records being broke this week. That's for sure. So if there is time to tune in, is this year.
No, absolutely, absolutely. This man doing a better job than me at pitching AAU. Like, I love it. I love it, man. Before you get out of here, I've been asking everybody this question now, man. What makes track and field fun for you?
It's really just competing because like track is fun because like I do like running, but it's like be able to have friends and just be able to compete against everybody else while talking trash and just running. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never too much pressure. You like once you start putting pressure on yourself, then the sport isn't as fun. So if you just keep running your races and just taking it as it is, you're gonna get real better at every sport that you run or you do.
That's facts. That's facts, man. That's facts, man. I appreciate it, Dylan, for coming through on Trackish, bro.
Thank
Uh,
you for inviting me.
Great job already at USATF. Close it out tomorrow with a great race in that 100 final. And best of luck at AAU. We're gonna be watching. We're gonna be tuned in. Anything else anyone you want to shout out? Anything else you want to say before we get out of here? I don't know.
Shout out to other freshman Samuel. Shout out Tate. All my people that I met out there. Joshua Kai Smith from Jamaica. My guy. My boy Kendrick. Everyone from Nike. I love them, man.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate your
All
time
right.
and best of luck, bro. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.